What if travel wasn't just about seeing new places, but about doing things differently?
In Siem Reap, we're skipping the usual tourist traps to refill, repair and reconnect.
Hi, I'm Justine.
And I'm Daryl.
And we're the Breakaway Bravehearts. Today we're stepping off the usual tourist path. Tourism has so much potential to be a powerful force for good. And as travellers, our little choices can make a huge difference to destinations like Cambodia.
Here's how we did it. All of our simple travel tips so that you can do it too.
Of course, the first thing you want to do is choose eco-friendly accommodation.
There is a huge range of hotels and accommodation providers that say that they are eco-friendly, but you need to dig deeper to find out if they really practice what they preach.
So you're looking for places that prioritise sustainable energy and water consumption, waste reduction, and of course support local small businesses. So we're at Babel, an eco-friendly resort that has been operating for over 10 years.
We just want to let you know that we don't receive any sponsorship or have any affiliation with Babel.
We just want to promote them because we think they're great. They've been doing work in this space before it became a buzzword, so we want to acknowledge them for that.
I've actually never seen a bamboo tea strainer before. That's pretty cool. Now I read about these. This is an eco soap bank. So what happens is they employ women for fair wages to recycle quality soap from hotels to stop it going into the landfills. Brilliant idea. So these ones are all locally made. The factory is actually just down the road, I'm sure of it. They have an extensive refill station. You can donate your clean containers or take one for free with eco-friendly shampoos, body washes, organic teas, and naturally made mosquito repellents. We particularly appreciate the water refill station because they can be really hard to find.
There's a woman here in town who actually is the woman behind the Be Eco shop. So her name's Sandy Cotan, but this is from Only One Planet. And she has a website here that's a source for all things environmental.
The company that supplies these bottles on their Eco Business Cambodia website has been generous enough to provide a list of water refill stations across Cambodia, and it is brilliant.
It made it so much easier to make mindful choices because there are also lists of businesses with an eco-friendly focus, plus articles, videos and events wrapped around a whole community of people dedicated to responsible travel.
I personally loved the calculators, which gave me the numbers that show the difference each of these little choices make. By using our refill water bottle, we have each saved 1,095 single-use bottles from landfill. If everybody in Cambodia did the same, that would be 18,308,400,000 less single-use bottles polluting the planet. Amazing when you think of it like that.
These kinds of places are part of Cambodia's national eco-tourism policy, which has a goal to create high-quality travel experiences that protect the environment and involve local communities.
And a big bonus is you can actually use their facilities, including their poolside, just for the day.
We enjoyed a day working by the pool, snacking from their vegan menu. We definitely recommend the summer rolls. We love sharing ways to travel better. But here's the reality. YouTube plays ads on our videos, but until we reach 1,000 subscribers, we don't actually earn anything from them.
A quick subscribe from you means we can keep bringing you eco-friendly tips while making a real impact.
After a day of work, we had a few chores to tackle.
Supporting small businesses when you travel doesn't have to stop at where you stay. It can also extend to everyday services, like getting a haircut. Instead of booking one before your trip, why not wait and visit a local salon?
So my mop is definitely in need of a cut today. So fortunately, I have a local who is going to introduce me to a place where I can go and get a haircut.
So our number one tip is to get to know your Tuk Tuk Driver.
We befriended on our first day a Tuk Tuk driver called Tiger, and he is going to give us a local perspective and help us with our little challenges.
Tiger is a Tuk Tuk driver with local knowledge and nearly 20 years experience. You can find him on TripAdvisor by searching Tiger Power. We've popped the link below. Just a quick note here, Tiger actually drives a remorque, slightly different from a tuk-tuk, and there are no onions or e-remorques operating in Siem Reap. We are hoping you'll help make the Phnom Penh onions so popular that they'll spread throughout the country fast.
Tiger not only took us to his own barber, he stayed to translate. Although honestly, we could have got by just pointing at the photos on the wall.
Okay, so what do you reckon, number 23?
Number 23.
You reckon 23?
Okay.
The hairdressing industry provides employment for thousands, with most barbers operating from small family-run businesses.
Oh, the pink clips are definitely you.
And barbershops and hair salons in Cambodia are more than just places for grooming. They serve as informal social hubs. People gather to chat, catch up on local news and discuss everything from politics to daily life.
Is it a good job for here? Like, do they earn good money?
There's so much money, but it's good.
Yeah.
Feel
Good feel, because you get to know people and talk to people, yeah. So Tiger was trying to convince you to dye your hair, wasn't he, Daryl?
like most of Asian people, they prefer like black.
They prefer black, yeah. He still wants you to change your hair colour. This is distinguished.
It's what we call salt and pepper, but no more pepper. That feels better, much better, thank you. Okay, perfect. Done. Thank you. Akum. Wow, now I can feel the sun on my head.
And what was the final cost?
It was just a $2 haircut, so, you know, you can stretch to $3 if you want to somebody, you know. Doing it this way, you're at least providing to somebody who needs it. Obviously, if you're going to go to these places, it's helpful to have your individual change or smaller denominations of your money
Yeah.
to offer, because unfortunately, it looks like I may have taken a lot of their change.
So your hairdressers wasn't the most hygienic of places. Did that bother you?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I guess the thing is, you've got to put it into perspective, haven't you?
What do you think? Would you get your hair cut while travelling? Leave us a comment and let us know.
After all the help Tiger had given us, we wanted to take some time to thank him. What better way than sharing a meal?
This is the real hot place.
Yeah. So we've got grilled fish. And behind the sausage, there's an egg thing. Yeah.
And then meatball.
Yeah. So the egg is just only egg, no
Only
meat?
egg.
Yeah, I'll have that.
Omelette.
At local eateries, you can be sure the produce is locally grown, raised or caught, and its carbon footprint will be much smaller. Some travellers might worry about their stomachs when considering whether to eat at small roadside eateries or street food. We can say we have always had a great experience. One challenge, however, is finding vegetarian and especially vegan dishes.
This is bamboo and
With fish.
the fish.
Yes, this is the most popular food.
Ah.
Eating locally isn't just about new flavour experiences. It's also about getting a deeper connection with the people.
You want to pray or start?
Yes, no, please. You show us how do you put them on.
No, for Cambodian people usually we start.
That's good for us too.
As we ate, Tiger shared with us more about his life and culture.
Most of Cambodian people, we always open spirit, open mind.
Yes.
When we live in a small area, but our mind is the more biggest.
Yeah.
You get that feeling from Cambodia already.
At local eateries, you're reducing food miles and cutting down on packaging. It's easy to overlook this sometimes, but every small choice we make really helps steer things in the right direction.
We got to try some different foods that we perhaps wouldn't have tried.
Well, we wouldn't have found because they're not in the regular restaurants in the tourist
Exactly,
areas, so
that's
we
right.
wouldn't have known.
But you got to go real local, just like Tiger said here.
After lunch, we had a wee challenge to overcome.
So one of the problems that we had is we picked up our backpack to get on the bus to come to Siem Reap and it fell straight back off again. Strap has come straight off, leaving a huge hole in the side.
So it was Tiger Power back to the rescue.
He took us to a small family-owned upholsterer and again stayed to help us with the translation, making everything smooth.
But honestly, we probably could have easily explained it all by just pointing at the hole and a little Google Translate. To our surprise, they began to fix our bag immediately. But wait for the even bigger surprise when we found out how much it cost.
Can you guess?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah. So this is a family business. This is auntie and nephew. How long has the family been in this business? More than 10 years.
It's amazing to see how this family business works. The uncle and aunt have been running this place for years, and now their nephew is learning the trade. It's such a cool glimpse into how Cambodian culture really values family-run businesses. The focus here is on craftsmanship, not mass production, and it's clear that these skills have been passed down over generations.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strong. Yeah.
The personal touch is something you just don't get with these big chains.
Not content with just fixing the hole, nephew and auntie decided the rest of the seams needed reinforcement.
In my opinion, it's a better mentality to try to have something repaired, if it can be repaired,
Yeah.
than to throw something away. Because one, it's harmful too. Look at the amount of plastic and nylon that's in there to throw away.
This is what we have to do, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the flip side, travellers that do decide to discard their items can do so in a way that is helpful to locals. Tiger gave us a bonus tip as to the best way to make sure anything you want to leave behind gets put to the best use. Take it to an operating local temple and you are sure to find a Life and Hope collection point.
Here is the Light of Hope of Association. Kind of the organization that all poor people they can get some stuff from here.
Oh,
Okay.
right, okay.
Life
Also
and Hope.
the rich people they can donate
Mhm.
and then they can get food from here as well.
Okay, so it's like a central point for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
donations.
The donation. Sometimes for the people they are smart, they just if for the rich people they just throw it away and then like for example like him, if he saw it, they just pick it and repair it.
Yes.
Then like wash it, make it something new, he
So-
can sell it.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it gives him more income that way.
yeah, yeah.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, like sai with sắp về sắp mày sắp về.
By now, Uncle had returned and checked over Nephew's workmanship. He decided to add his expert finishing touches.
Thank you. This is Uncle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's more skilled than me.
Ah,
You know more technique.
more techniques. Yeah.
It's not just backpacks that can get a second life. Travellers can get a lot of their gear repaired by local artisans. Whether it's shoes with worn out soles or even clothing that's seen better days, local tailors can often fix up seams and zippers and jackets in no time at all. And the big bonus is that it's all affordable. Have you guessed how much this cost us?
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Like phát like that.
It's
It's better than it was to start. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
well, I
good.
was not
Very good.
expecting that to happen right here and now. So
So that's
even
perfect.
better,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so yeah,
How much
give us
do
the
we owe you?
damages.
$1. 1,000.
$1?
I have to pay more than that.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Akum. Thank you. Bye.
So why buy brand new when you can repair for a fraction of the cost? It's not only better for the planet, but it also supports a local family that's keeping important skills alive. Our final tip is all about preparation.
If you're planning a trip, please, if you can, stretch it out a little bit. Try to avoid coming here for 1 or 2 days and actually try and spend as long as you possibly can. Now, we have some good ideas about how you can do this and still stay within budget. So we're going to be creating some videos about that in the upcoming time. So click subscribe and make sure you follow along with us. When you're lucky enough to take your time and stay in a place a lot longer than a few days, you get to know people and make that genuine connection.
In Cambodia, slow travellers can easily extend their stay with tourist visas typically renewable for an additional 30 days beyond the initial period. You can do this at immigration offices or through travel agencies in major cities like Phnom Penh and Siem Reap. And a 30-day extension typically costs $45 to $50.
But you'll have to be prepared to leave your passport with the agency or office for about a week while it's processing. Trust us, it's worth it. We found our month here wasn't nearly long enough, and we will definitely be back for more.
So there you have it. Stay in eco-friendly places, eat local seasonal food, shop sustainably, and ditch the single-use plastics. They're small, simple choices, but they really do add up.
We hope you found these tips useful for when you're planning your trip.
Perhaps you have questions about our Cambodian trip that we didn't answer here. Ask away. We're happy to offer any advice we can.
As we keep exploring, we'll keep learning.
And we'll share it with you. So we hope you'll join us there. Until then, happy travels, everyone.